Chances are you have things in your house you're looking to get rid of, you look downsizing, you want some extra cash. Well, we have just the guy you need to get in contact with. Neil Sackmery, better known as NeilBuys.com, is right here with us. Woo-hoo! And he wants to share the good words.
Share the good words. Let me tell you something. There's so many good words, and exactly like you said, downsizing, decluttering, moving. You know what I mean? Estate items. You know, somebody may have passed on. Somebody is moving on in their life to a different place or a smaller apartment. You know what I mean? An assisted living. You know, if you want to sell and you want to get the best price, you want to go to Neil Sackmery on the Morning Blend 5,100 plus times.
Wow.
Okay, the longest standing
I'll
Morning
drink
Blend.
to that.
Right. And we buy it all. And that's what you have to remember. Neil Sackmery, best of Las Vegas. I forgot to tell everybody, 30-time winner, 55 million votes. I buy so much stuff that it would fill everything. And that's why you got to come down and get on the train.
Neil, you know, you tell everybody all the time, bring in everything, because sometimes people think something isn't valuable that ends up being really valuable.
100%. I brought you some items here. You know, we buy everything. The only thing I don't buy guns and I don't buy cars, but I buy everything else. If you have collectible items, things that are underneath the kids' beds for the last 25 years, Neil Sackmery wants to buy it. If you have beer steins that look cool, I have a guy that wants to buy that from me.
Was this underneath the kid's bed?
This wasn't, but it was a decorative item in their house. How about glassware? How about silver plate? Let me tell you this, Rolex watches, I'm the #1 Rolex buyer in Las Vegas. I buy gold, silver, I buy costume jewelry, I buy gold Rolexes, I buy everything. Just get to the corner of Jones and Flamingo right now. You know, maybe they have Hummels, maybe they have a signed baseball, maybe they have a Star Wars toy. You know, I mean, all this stuff has value. You just have to load it in the car. If you want to bring one item, maybe it's not so much, but I tell everybody, load the car and come down and see me.
There's a reason why people come and see you, Neil. And one of the reasons is the customer service that they get. The second reason is you're a trained professional. You know what you're doing. You studied gemology.
Yes.
You know the worth, the value of things, and that's shared with the customers when they come into it.
Absolutely. I have some beautiful diamond rings and ruby rings and everything like that here. I buy it all. I don't buy it just to put it on the scale and that's it. I look at the jewelry as a value of the resaleability, and that's what separates me from everyone else. You have a coin collection. Neil Sackmery wants to buy it. We buy more silver dollars and Morgan and Peace dollars than anybody. I need to buy that. Foreign coins, U.S. coins, foreign currency, U.S. currency. I buy it all. This is a beautiful Elliott piece. Did you notice it? Feel how heavy this is.
Oh,
wow.
my goodness.
Okay,
this is
Elliott. This is handmade. I mean, this is the type of piece that somebody has, and they want to sell it, and they don't know what to do, and they go, "I'm going to remember that guy who has the most annoying voice." Yeah, I agree with you. Listen, we put up the website, IHateNeil.com. We get emails like you wouldn't believe. You have the most annoying voice. But you know what they do? They say, when I want to sell, I remember that guy because he must be ranting about something. Yes, I'm ranting. Come and see me. You know what I mean? Like, now is the time.
Yes,
Your
Neil.
kids don't want it. Neil Sackmery does, and Neil does the bed.
That's right. And Neil, even Funkos. I'm a
Yes.
big-time Funko collector.
there you go.
And this amazed me because
Yeah.
I walked in and I said, wait, you even take these?
Yes, yes. So what I'm going to say to you is this. When it comes to newer collectible items, I have a buyer that wants to buy that stuff. Maybe you have older collectible items or newer. I want to buy everything. Breitling watches, Rolex watches, Swarovski crystals. I have some graded coins here. You know, #1 coin buyer in Las Vegas. 30-time winner, best of Las Vegas out of 55 million votes. It's just so glad.
There's a
to be here.
reason
You know
why
what I
he
mean?
always wins, because you guys need to come and see the man himself. You've seen the array of stuff he buys. He buys it all. Jones, opposite the post office. Get yourself down. Visit this man. Feed the flamingo some beer.
That's
Look
right.
into that.
Or I'll put my beer in my helmet.
Yeah, there you go. Woo!
NeilBuys.com.